first of all, Carol, Eurus, and John. They're the ones that see us every single day and who are the backbone of us as a team. I'd also like to thank my dad, my sister, and my mom for always being there for me. And our support staff, like our physios and our trainers, like they are the people that aren't always on the screen with us, and they're the ones that make us who we are and the champions that we've become. And again, just like the fans, you guys have believed in us since day one, and you are part of the Piper and Paul family, and I'm so grateful for you guys, so thank you. That's tough because we've created so many special moments over the years. I think the one for me, it will always stick with me, is the start of us, our first nationals together in Moncton. I think we were a little nervous to be out there with teams that have had so much history together, and we just didn't know where we stood. And I think we just didn't let fear get in the way, and it was a moment of almost just pure skating joy. I think we came out there to celebrate this new partnership and this new team and what's to come. So for me, that moment is a very special one because it was an appreciation, it was a celebration of future. So that is a special moment to me.
I think there are so many moments that stand out to me. I think one that was really special was doing our World Championships in Boston. In the end, we didn't really get the result we wanted, but we had a really, really great short program there. But I think what made it really special was we had both of our coaches there, and that's not often the case at something like a World Championship. So to have both Carol and Eurus there to kind of celebrate with us and be there with us because they're there with us in the day-to-day, I think that was such a nice moment.
Being Canadian, to me, is being very open-minded, proud. I think this country has given many people opportunity. It's given me opportunity. Anytime I wear the maple leaf, I'm extremely proud, and I'm proud of the people that represents that maple leaf. And for me, I feel we are extremely open people and are welcoming and supportive, and so I'm very proud to be able to represent that leaf.
I think for me, when I think of Canada, I think of all the people standing behind us, all the people who have been part of our journey, whether they know it or not. Being able to compete as an athlete at this level really takes a whole army of people, and so I know that there's that small army behind us, both sort of all the people directly involved in our lives and in our skating career, but also just the whole country that's behind us.
The moment that really comes to mind is sitting in the Kiss and Cry at the World Championships in 2021. I think when the scores came up for our free dance, it felt like this release of everything that we had been through as a team. The struggle, the triumphs, the wait for a moment like that. It really makes you reflect on everything and all that we've been through. And I remember just getting tears in my eyes and almost feeling like, oh my gosh, we've always dreamt of a moment like that, but to actually experience it was really emotional, and it was a complete reflection of everything that we had done to be there. We need to have those reflection moments, but we also do need to have our sportsman's cap back on. There's always more to do and more to accomplish, but it is important to look back.
Yeah, not much to add, but I think it's definitely one of those things that's been on my mind a lot. It's been on Piper's mind a lot, just to think about what we've done and what we've accomplished and what we've created and the moments that we've shared with people. I think it's been on our minds a lot, and actually our free dance this year is really built around that idea of looking back at the road that has gotten us to where we are. So the program is really, as Piper said, looking back but also using it as a springboard to leap forward.
To represent Team Canada again would be, again, another celebration. I think this year has been so difficult for everyone, not just the athletes. And one thing I really noticed in Tokyo, that all the athletes were so supportive this year, and I'm really looking forward to continuing that and showing the world that there's a lot to celebrate. Not just in sport, we celebrate getting up in the day, celebrating everybody's mental health. I think that was one thing that a lot of us learned over the last year and a half, was that taking care of yourself is extremely important. And I think as athletes, we have these roles in showing or creating movements. So I think for us, like, continuing to be vulnerable and showing any athlete that you can do anything under any circumstance, and be the right role models for Team Canada. Once again, I'm really looking forward to being in that position.
I think we had the opportunity to compete in the last games as well, and so in a lot of ways, doing another Olympic Games is like returning to family, especially for us. We don't usually get a chance to engage with a lot of athletes from other sports. It's very sort of limited time. So there are all these friendships that we've made and these relationships that we've built that we don't usually get to, you don't usually get to be with them. And as much as we can follow them on social media and see all the ups and downs of their careers as well as ours, sport is really a big family. And so I think I'm so looking forward to being there with my Team Canada teammates and cheering them on as well.